When your wrists, fingers, forearms, and elbows are driving you crazy from working at the computer all day, this is the perfect, simple, and quick way to take a break and make those joints feel better for three main reasons. Controlled articular rotations are anti-inflammatory, so if you have any inflammation going on in those areas, it'll help to move fluids out so that you can feel better. They're analgesic, meaning they make you feel better. They actually improve the communication between your joints and your brain. But even more importantly than that, there are greatest assessment tools so you can figure out what's happening for you. Let's start with your elbow joint. In order to make sure that it is feeling good, we have to make sure it is moving well. And we'll start by imagining that your palms had lasers on them, and these are skin burning lasers. So with the arms in a straight position, flex your elbow and shine the lasers to the outside as far as you can. At first, it will be a lot for you about what your wrist and hand are doing, but over time, you'll be able to feel this originating at the elbow joint. Rotate and pull your arms up towards your body, goal being to shine the lasers out so that they don't burn your shoulders. And you'll notice in terms of our assessment tool, if you don't have the capacity to rotate from the elbows without burning yourself with your laser, this is a good sign that this is a place or an area in your body that you need some extra work, attention, and help. Rotate the lasers out as far as they'll go, then flip your palms, rotate the lasers. And here we're trying not to have them cross each other. So turn the lasers out as far as you can and press down towards the ground. Flip from the bottom position, lasers out, and drag, pull it up again. Turn, bring it forward, drag, pull it down. Now, keeping the palms facing down, you'll switch to pulling them up. Again, don't cross your lasers as best as you can, and then flip and drag down. Turn them over, up, try not to cross the lasers, flip, shine them over your shoulders, and drag them back down. Now onto your wrist. The wrist joint should be able to move in all different directions. You'll be able to eventually do these wrist cars without having to block yourself. You can imagine that you have your cell phone on your forearm, and when we move the wrist, we want to move just the wrist and not the forearm, or we don't want to drop your cell phone on the floor. It's really hard in the beginning, so I encourage you to try holding the two bones of your arm flat. Flex the wrist, bring it towards you, and then drag it towards the midline, bringing it down as if you were carving the inside of a big pumpkin, sweep towards the ground, out to the side, and back up again. Simple 2 rotations in. Right now I'm going counterclockwise position, and nice and slowly take it in the clockwise position, out and down. Drag it down as you come in, drag it in as you come up. There's a yellow jacket, drag it up as you bring it out, and then switch directions for the other hand. So here we'll go again. We'll take it clockwise to start. And seeing if you can really feel, imagine that each time you go around, you could scrape out one more grain of sand, one more cell off the wall of that pumpkin. Switch directions. Try to remember as you do these wrist cars that your fingers are not a wrist, so fingers just stay straight and have them stay out of it. Over time, you can practice that maybe holding and squeezing a ball, or imagining as you rotate through your wrist that you're pulling not through the simple and easy air, but dragging it through the air. And lastly, if you're working at a computer doing a lot of typing, making jewelry, small and fine work, it's worth it to bring your fingers into it. And samey, 2 rotations in your full range of motion. How much can you move each individual finger? So thinking about this is always within your pain-free range. If something hurts like a ow, then you would stop. And if it doesn't hurt, it feels like you're just kind of at your edge, challenge that edge and see if you could find a little more range, right? Probably a better idea not to do this finger when you're driving down the road, but this is simple CARS, controlled articular rotations work that you can, oh hey kitty, that you can do anywhere at any time. You're sitting in traffic, try getting through your pinkies and your wrists. You're waiting for the rice to boil, try getting a few joint rotations in. You should be feeling a little bit better circulation and a little less pain.